Learn to regulate your emotions, whether it's something good happening or something bad happening, especially when it's something bad happening. Your emotions can drive you to do something that you may regret. You may be shopping, you might be out there shopping, and you might spend more money than you expected. Later on, regret it. So the good thing turns into a bad thing. But you wanted those shoes so bad, you wanted that car, you wanted to buy that house, you wanted to whatever it was you was trying to purchase, because sometimes when we do things like that, it's like a dopamine hit, and we really get joy from making purchases. Like, it's good at first, but then later on it turns out to be something that we shouldn't have done. When you find yourself angry, you can stand to lose a lot, because you not regulating your temper, your emotions, because it comes from something somebody said something to you, so you reacted to it. And I mean, I remember listening to this YouTuber, and he said that we should not be so vulnerable that we react to something that somebody said, especially if it was an insult. We should have that much control over our emotions that even if we are mad on the inside, we can still maintain a clear, I want to say, maintain I'm gonna say non-reactive state of mind. Because sometimes people pushing us, man. They pushing us, and they want to bait us. They want to really see how far they can go sometimes. And when we fall into that trap, they're satisfied because they accomplished their goal. So on a day-to-day basis, when we learn to control our emotions, and we're practicing to keep ourselves humble and keep ourselves stable emotionally, we can be better off throughout the day. You got a boss that's he running his mouth, or he or she is running his mouth, or they ain't even got to be doing it intentionally. They could just be that type of person that gets on your nerves, just simply because they're being themselves. That happens. And when you look at them, you're just like, man, it's just something about so-and-so. Don't even allow yourself to react physically in that manner, because sometimes people pick up on it. But, back to what I was saying, learning to control your emotions, that person don't know you. In that scenario, that person don't know you. So, you might, hey, that person's weird. Keep that to yourself. Keep it under your hat. Keep your emotions together. But, my mom used to always say, at a young age, never let them see you sweat. Now, I took her literally, like, Mom, I put deodorant on. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not out here playing and, working up a sweat. Never knew what she meant, but, now I know. Chill, fall back, practice that. Some of us are so vulnerable that even movies, even stories that we see on Facebook and YouTube cause us to react and stand out of character. Step out of character. It's not worth it. So, like, even when you watching social media, like, practice that then, because there's nobody there but you, and then watch the comments that you make. I try not to comment on most of the stuff I see, because I don't know these people, and half the time what you see is not really the whole story anyway. But when you practice keeping your emotions, like I said, the main reason for me making this video is because I've been in those places so many times where I've had people be disrespectful to me, and I was just like, I feel like I need to show them that I'm not playing with them. I've lost a lot due to my reactions, my negative reactions hostile reactions towards people who really probably just wanted to see me fall, or they didn't care about me no way. They didn't show me no interest like that, no really concern for my well-being. So we gotta, I've learned from that, and just kind of trying to incorporate that on a day-to-day basis, because it's what's gonna save you at the end of the day. You can spaz out on somebody thinking that it's gonna be cool. That person might be ready to take your life just because you screaming on them. That person might be ready to take your life just because you're screaming on them. And back to what I was saying before, the positive side that could turn negative. You could be infatuated with somebody, or you could have feelings for somebody, and you're not really sure where it's going to go. You might even see red flags, but you'll fall into the thing because you ain't in control of your emotions. You're not regulating your emotions. You're not saying, ho, wait a minute. They kissing me, they touching me, they smiling, they giving me compliments. You never know if they trying to get something out of you for the long run. You can't be so wrapped up in somebody to where you can't regulate yourself. That's almost like a drug. You can't be so wrapped up in what you see on TV that you want to, emulate what you see by spending money buying jewelry, the clothes, cars, and you breaking your neck to have that, because emotionally, that's what makes you feel good about yourself. And now you sitting here struggling to keep up with the Joneses. But we don't know those people's financial situation. They could have $100 million in the bank. Or they could be going from paycheck to paycheck. We can't allow ourselves to be influenced like that. So, emotionally, control yourself. Regulate yourself. Ask yourself, why are you feeling like this? What happened just now? Why am I angry? Why am I all over this person? Why has this person got me feeling all gooey inside? Pause. Why am I thinking about this person all the time? Why does this person got me angry? Why am I in love with this person? Ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself these questions whenever you are dealing with your emotions. And once you play it out, take your time and think first. Things will play out the way that they need to in order for you to be better off and have a better outcome in the end. So, remember, control your emotions. Regulate your emotions. And I repeat myself a lot because I feel like repetition is really what's going to get people, really what's going to keep people moving in the long run. Because folks will be like, oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Because I'm repeating myself over and over. So I hope that don't bother y'all, but it's okay. Well, that's all I got to say for right now. Y'all be good. Have a good day. God bless.